I have noticed many a times not only the student of economics and finance get confused between the currency and money, but at times some professors also get confused. Am I still not making sense? My point is, money supply and currency supply are not the same thing. Are you thinking now? Yeah, today we being in a digital world can easily think of money is not just currency. And see this economic survey data that will tell you one side the money supply is increasing. Money supply we measure by M3, we call it broad money. See here the money supply, broad money dotted line, this one is growing and currency supply is growing at a rate of 4.3% when money supply is growing at a rate of 13% almost. The growth in the currency supply has come down. So it is not that currency supply has reduced, but the growth has reduced here. During this period, some impact of the COVID, people wanted currency. As the digitization is going, we are using more UPI, we are using more online banking, credit card, etc. Despite of lesser growth in currency supply, there is growth in the money supply. And see the money multiplier here, indicating higher liquidity in the market. If you don't know money multiplier, let me explain to you. It's a concept in macroeconomy which tells how much commercial bank money can be created given a certain amount of central bank money. If it is confusing to you, so let me explain it to you. So RBI is releasing say 100 crore in the market. What happens out of that money, 100 crore, it will get deposited in a bank, and bank is not going to keep all the money with itself. The ultimate objective of the bank is to lend, but certain portion will be kept as CRR and SLR. In our case, you can say almost 22%, but some cash bank can also keep. This bank will say lend 80 crore out of that, and that become deposit in other bank where the money was lent to a customer. The other bank got 80 crore and out of that say 80 crore, that other bank kept a deposit and lent further 60 crore. So likewise this chain goes. So money multiplier of 5.4 means if 100 crore is released by RBI in the system, it will become 540 crore of the overall money supply. Increase in the broad money supply. This is the impact of money multiplier. It is a very, very interesting concept. If you have not understood, please read it carefully, especially for RBI exam, this is important. But in general also, as a student of economics, you must know how the banking system helps in creation of money, multiplying the impact of money. By keeping deposit, lending, the lending of one bank become the deposit in some other institution, and likewise this continues, and this is called money multiplier effect. Do you find this useful video? Please like it. And please subscribe to the channel. Please remember, we are here to make your job preparation 50% faster.